It's so beautiful.
So we got some major updates for Superman Legacy. Now this comes from Reddit, and this supposed leak, comes from Who Likes Animations for Superman Legacy. So again, take this with a grain of salt. I don't know if this is true. It could be true, it could be not, but let's have fun. So here we go. I've seen and personally worked on some concept art since we last spoke, of which I've seen include the following. Okay, here's one. Jor-El. He's drawn as being tall, and I mean really tall, like above 7 feet at least. His costume is sort of a mix between armor and fabric. I mean, that makes sense because I think James Gunn, like I said, he's going to go more for the traditional classic Superman costume, with the armor bits being like a baby blue and the fabric being a crystally white. Oh, sort of like the Christopher Reeve Superman film with Marlon Brando being all white in The Fortress of Solitude. He has a blue House of El crest on his chest, which glows kind of like an LED. And here's the fun part. Take this with a grain of salt, as a ton of concept art uses random actors' faces on characters, but the specific art I've seen features Kurt Russell's face on Jor-El, which could be a great casting in my opinion. Oh my fucking god. You know what? I've always wanted Kurt Russell to be Commissioner Gordon for the Batman DCU, but Kurt Russell being Jor-El, I mean, that would be pretty fucking awesome, especially since Kurt Russell has worked with James Gunn before on the second Guardians of the Galaxy film where he played Peter Quill's father. That would be, you know what, Kurt Russell as Jor-El? Like, that would be really cool casting. Like, I didn't even think of Kurt Russell being Jor-El, but that would be really fucking cool. Oh, here's a fun one. I've seen concept art for what appears to be a Brainiac drone. Now this doesn't outright confirm that Brainiac is in the movie, but he at least has some sort of presence. The drone's appearance is nothing of note, just a generic gray robot with green highlights. The reason I'm led to believe it's a Brainiac drone is because it features Brainiac's signature headpiece thing on its forehead. So yeah, interesting stuff. So you mean like the 3 fucking dots. I mean, James Gunn, I don't know. I don't think he's confirmed or denied that Brainiac is in the movie, but I think Brainiac will have a presence at least, or maybe, you know, towards the end credit scene. Jimmy Olsen, basically the same as I've said before, but now interestingly with Skylar Gizando's face added into the art. Like I said, we use actors' likenesses for a ton of concept work, but I'm inclined to believe the Skylar is actually Jimmy Olsen here due to everything we've heard. Yeah, I think that's kind of confirmed by now, even though it's not confirmed, but I think he's going to be Jimmy Olsen, which again, great casting. Note, after independently corroborating details with this user, the mod team feels more confident in the source's quality. However, due to the limited scope of their claims so far, none have been officially confirmed yet. So there you go. That's the big major, you know, update. Again, I mean, just reading this by itself, it sounds plausible, right? Like nothing in this sounds like so far-fetched where I'm like, I don't believe this. I think this is bullshit. No, like it makes sense. It sounds, now whether or not it's true or not, we just have to wait and see. But I love the idea that Kurt Russell being Jor-El. I mean, that's really perfect casting. I fucking hope that Kurt Russell is in the DCU, because I think that would be great. The Skylar Gizando, I don't know how you pronounce his name. I think that's basically confirmed by now. You know, I think he's gonna be Jimmy Olsen. But Brainiac being in the movie, or at least having a presence in the movie, that checks out. Jor-El having the white crest or the blue crest and the white robes. I mean, that's like the Superman 78 film. That checks out. The costume being a little bit of armor and fabric like Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, and the classic Superman uniform, that checks out. I mean, it all checks out. It all makes sense. So I think it might be true. Like I said, I don't know, but it gets me excited. So there you go. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, your sisters at Sheiks, TikTok, and let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you think it sounds like bullshit, or you're like, it kind of checks out? I'm starting to believe it. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth. Oh, 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 daddy. Woo. Out.